So now, after all this delicious breakfast and strong coffee, it is time to jump on a cab and go back to airport. To be honest, I don't feel like walking for 4 kilometers again this morning. The cab it is. Taxi was much quicker option to get to the airport, and it's not that expensive here in Griffith. In other places, taxi for some reason is much more expensive. So here we are at the airport.
Griffith traffic reg 6463 South 340 IFR 30 nautical miles to the east of the field, passing 8,900 on descent. Estimated time of the field 07. We are planning to join left downwind for runway 06. Griffith.
Oh, we might need to wait for this guy. They have passengers and timelines and schedules, so we don't have any of that headache. So we'll wait for them. And we'll watch his landing and judge.
Oh yes.
Griffith traffic, reg 6463, 5 nautical miles to the east of the field. We're joining left downwind for runway 06. Griffith.
Griffith Airport.
Okay. Oh, wait. Alright, it was nice here in Griffith. Time to go home.
Griffith traffic, RV Tango Alpha Oscar, entering and backtracking runway 06 for overhead departure to the south. Griffith.
Griffith traffic, reg 6463, we'll be backtracking runway 06. Griffith.
I'll wait for you, of course.
Thank you.
Have a nice day.
Griffith Airport, airfield lighting on.
There will be a bit crosswind from the right.
Griffith traffic, RV Tango Alpha Oscar, rolling runway 06 for overhead departure to the south. Griffith. Побачив так?
Yeah, it is bumpy. Look at this vineyard, or maybe it's not vineyards or something.
That's a nice
Some
view
kind of
today.
fruit. Yeah,
It's not as hazy today too.
yeah.
Griffith traffic, RV Tango Alpha Oscar departing overhead the field, passing 2000 on climb for to 4500 and checking to the southwest. Griffith.
Okay, bye bye Griffiths.
Rex 625, free clear direct to Welsh, flight 130.
Direct to Welsh, flight level 130, Rex 625.
Griffith, traffic 172 in the Victor uniform is currently 15 miles to the south, inbound passing through 4,900. Our estimate for the circuit is 25 Griffith traffic.
India Victor uniform, this is Tango Alpha Oscar. I'm currently at 4,000, climbing to 4,500. I'm in the opposite direction. Will be flying about 5 miles to your west.
Tango Alpha Oscar, this is India Victor uniform, thank you. Yeah, we have you sighted on traffic, and yeah, we should be well to your right hand side, so thank you very much.
Have a nice day. Here is your 6.5, you can get your candy.
Yes! Okay, I wanna try.
Bam.
Yeah, some kind of British pair, something. I'll try the kind of pink British pair. You want some?
I would like some water, please.
Okay. Oh wow, look at this tailwind.
Uh-huh. Nice.
It's about, what, 12 knots? Almost 15 knots tailwind.
That I like.
Yep. What was that airport?
Bamboli.
Kolimbali. That was Kolimbali. I'm sure it sounds wrong. Maybe it's Kolimboli. We'll ask Google. I wonder what this thing with the dots. There's nothing on the map. Could be some gas pipelines or something. We'll ask conspiracy theorists about that.
7 X-ray Charlie, squawk 4312, no reported IFR traffic.
Maybe there is a theory behind.
1020.
Maybe it's aliens. Must be aliens. Okay, it looks like the camera gets too hot. I don't know, it's just can't really turn it on. I've got the idea.
Hotel Sierra 11,
Okay.
contact center 124 days 49ers, yeah.
There's a wind down there. Outside air temperature is about 7 degrees, so it must get it cold very quickly. So we'll see how it goes. Maybe we'll revive it. I don't know, for some reason this GoPro gets very hot very quickly. This is GoPro 9. And it basically just hangs. It stops working, stops responding. So I just remove the battery, plug it back in, see what happens.
Yep.
Hallelujah! It works.
It's alive!
It's alive.
It's a miracle!
It is indeed. I need to make a fan for it.
traffic, Spring Valley, Cessna 140 is 10 to the west, 3,500 inbound, circuit 55, Spring Valley.
Station calling San Allen area.
Somebody went on area frequency. It happens.
It's okay.
That's okay. Speaking of communicating or making broadcast calls on area frequency, I remember we attended a seminar, CASA seminar about, well, it's basically safety seminar. And one of the subject was communicating on the wrong frequency. When you talk, you think people hear you, but they don't, because that's the wrong frequency you're transmitting on. And it was in Tocumwal, the place we will be flying over in a few minutes. And there is a short flight from Tocumwal to Mangalore, where we're based. And we were flying all this time, and as we were approaching Mangalore, we started making broadcasts, the mandatory broadcasts, like 15 miles, 10 miles, and so on. And when we were about 5 miles away from Mangalore, from our home airfield, we realized that we're still transmitting on the frequency from Tocumwal. We forgot to change it. It was double embarrassing because we just spoke about it. We just discussed it with the safety guy from CASA, and yet we made exactly the mistake we were talking about. Well, mistakes happen. Okay, from time to time I'll be taking it off the mount and cooling it down. Oh, it's so hot. Try it. Alright, we are crossing Murray River. Now we are crossing from New South Wales to Victoria. Murray River is the border between two states. North of Murray River is New South Wales and south is Victoria. It's the same river Chuka is located on. There is quite a bit of water in it. Nice to see. We will have so much extra fuel because of the tailwind. 20 knots, look, 20 knots of tailwind.
Yeah.
Okay, so now we have about 20 knots headwind. So true airspeed is about 100 knots, and the ground speed is 121.
Shepparton traffic, November Zulu Juliet joins crosswind runway 36. Shepparton traffic.
Alright, we're on descent. Do you want the candy? And I want this one. It is candy time. Interesting. See the temperature? It's 5 degrees. It was 7 degrees there. Wow. That's unusual. That's why it was so smooth over there.
Смотри этот метар.
040, 11 knots at now.
Okay. Mangalore traffic, Tango Alpha, Oscar 3 nautical miles to the north at 2000 inbound, ETA 40, Mangalore. Mangalore traffic, Tango Alpha, Oscar, joining midfield crosswind for runway 05, Mangalore.
Alright, seatbelts, oil. Oh, good.
Mangalore traffic, Tango Alpha Oscar, turning me downwind, runway 05, Mangalore. Mangalore traffic, Tango Alpha Oscar, tuning base, runway 05, full stop, 1, Mangalore.
Nice.
Mangalore traffic, Tango Alpha Oscar, clear for runway. Okay.
Alright.
Home.
Home.
Sweet
All stations
home.
Bangalore, Long Easy Whiskey Echo Zulu is on final for 05, full stop Bangalore.